Here's 10 questions that every practice owner needs to ask themselves right now. We're gonna break this into two parts. So I'm gonna do a part one and a part two. So here's 5 questions today that every practice owner needs to ask themselves, and you really need to do some thinking around this. These are gonna determine that your answers to these questions are gonna determine your results 6 to 12 months from now in your practice. If you want to be financially successful, you'll take the time today to answer and implement these questions in your practice. Number 1, how are you handling reappointments of cancellations during any closures you have? And what's your appointing strategy? How are you blocking your calendar and allowing for new patients? How long does it take you to get new patients scheduled into your calendar? And how are you managing that entire strategy? Number 2, what's your strategy for ensuring your patients attend their appointments and refer to you in this post-COVID world? Number 3, how are you positioning yourself and your practice for maximum case acceptance given the change in interpersonal communication, the government saying we may never shake hands again? How are you going to overcome those person-to-person obstacles? Number 4, how are you prioritizing your patients in larger cases to shore up and increase your collections to close your 2020 profit gap? And finally, considering that hygiene is likely to take the biggest hit when you reopen and over the next few months, how are you going to prioritize elective cases to offset the hygiene? And if hygiene is taking a haircut in your practice, how are you going to get your restorative schedule scheduled up and eliminate the holes if you rely on your hygiene to often ascend those patients into restorative? Answering those 5 questions is going to give you a significant unfair advantage against your competition.